absolutely lights out from three. But today we saw a lot more of you rolling and a lot more of you just driving in the paint. Is that something that you've been working on?
Yeah, I think so. It's obviously my first goal is to get the shot up from three, but they did a really good job of closing out to me. So I just tried to put the ball on the ground a little bit more and get to the rim. Didn't finish well, but was happy with my ability to at least get those looks because sometimes it can be tough. Obviously playing with a new group, just trying to figure out where you fit in, and each game can be different, just not knowing kind of where some of your shots are coming from. So I just tried to be aggressive, took what the defense gave me. Definitely could have done a better job of finishing around the rim, something I'm going to continue to work on. But I'm just trying to take what the defense gives me, and they were closing at me hard.
Nicholas Kwan from On Point Basketball. It just felt like, especially in the second quarter, there was a lot of disconnect on the offensive end. Is that a function of just running a rotation that you're not used to, or is it something else?
Yeah, I think that kind of sped us up. There was a lot of uncharacteristic turnovers, which led to them getting fast break points, and I think they scored 36 in the second quarter. So they were scoring at will, hitting a lot of threes, and we just didn't adjust. They're a team that's really aggressive on the offensive glass. They were able to get a lot of second chance opportunities. So especially Saturday, we need to do a better job of boxing out, grabbing the ball, and then pushing in transition, but also not being out of control, which leads to those turnovers. So just making sure we're taking good shots too.
Your team, Iowa, they're in March Madness. They're a pretty strong team. They're playing against Auburn in the first round. How do you feel about your team's chances?
Yeah, no, I'm super excited about their chances. I think they have a really good group this year, obviously led by Chris Murray, who's really talented. And I think if he can get going, if some of our shooters can get going, we can compete with anyone in the country. So I just hope to see us perform well.
All right, go Hawkeyes.
Go Hawks.
Do you like from your own game, what did you think that you personally needed to work on?
Like in this game tonight?
No, that one. Yes, this one.
Just everything. I just tried to come out and be aggressive. We were missing a couple guys, and just kind of assert myself in my presence. But just as a team, we got to clean up a lot of stuff. Turnovers, in particular, me, I led the team in turnovers. Even though I played well, I turned the ball over way too much. And just rebounding the ball. As a team, that's it. Taking care of the ball and securing it. That's the most important thing. So we'll be right back at it on Saturday, try to get back to it. But, yeah, they're the main things.
Do you notice a difference in play between day games and night games?
I notice a difference in my routine. So I know it's a lot different for everybody. This is kind of more like that AAU feel when you're younger, or that, early high school game on Sunday, like those type things. But it's no different, indifferent. We professionals at this point. You got to be ready to play regardless of the day and time of the place.
Nicholas Kwan from On Point Basketball. You said that you had a lot of turnovers, but from my perspective, it just felt like the whistle wasn't working for you. Did you get that sense too?
I see. You see Fred comment. Fred got fired for talking about the refs. Fred VanVleet. So I ain't going to talk too much about the refs. But, that's something we got to play through. We got the same refs that the other team had, so regardless if we get calls or not, we got to figure it out at the end of the day.
You take away the perimeter, they beat you on the inside. You take away the paint, they beat you on the outside. What then becomes the game?
That's what it felt like. Like I said, if we take care of the ball, we can limit some of their shots, some of their opportunities, and just rebounding. I feel like they got a lot of open threes off offensive rebounds. Everybody coming down to rebound, they getting it and kicking it back out. But, yeah, just defensively, being more active and just, like I said, securing the ball. That's the most important thing, having possession of the ball.
After playing them today, how are you adjusting your style of play, and how do you think the team should adjust their style of play for Saturday?
We'll probably play a lot more smaller on Saturday, a lot more lineups where I'm one of the bigger guys on the floor. That team is small. They space the floor out. They got a lot of shooters. So I'm sure we'll be playing a lot more smaller, trying to match up with them and, just getting up and down. But, yeah, that's really it.
You're from Marquette, one of the top teams in the country right now. How do you feel about your team's chances in March Madness?
My guys, man, all my young boys there, I'm excited. You know, everybody hopping on the bandwagon now. At the beginning of the season, they wasn't really on it, but you know, those guys, I still talk to them, so they focused and locked in, ready to make a run in March.
Coach, what did you like from this game?
Not too much. Did a better job on the glass in the second half, but that was about it.
A couple of times it looked like you guys were getting back into the game. I know you wanted the guys to start to pick up the pace. What happened at the start of that fourth quarter? I know there's a lot of emphasis on you guys kind of picking up pace and playing a little faster.
Yeah, we weren't really able to pick up the pace because we weren't getting a lot of stops. And then when we did, we would throw it ahead, take early threes, miss it, they would run back down on us, score. And just kind of fell apart.
When you are playing a team that some of your players have so much familiarity with, like Jeremiah and Jeff, do you kind of lean on them a little bit when things aren't going your way?
The G League changes so much year to year. We do definitely in the pregame scout. We talk about guys, and they'll jump in when they know guys well. But no, not too much.
What's the message to the group knowing that each and every one of these last games is extra pivotal because of seeding and how closely you are with Lakeland?
We lost any margin for error. We're going to have to play perfect basketball from here on out, and that was the messaging in the locker room after the game.
Nicholas Kwan from On Point Basketball. When your rotation is this short-handed, are there actual solutions to actually win a game that like this crucial? Because you go small, you don't have that interior defense. You go big, you're a little slow.
Yeah, there's solutions. We got to find the right buttons to press for sure. Figure out which 5 guys are going to compete. That second quarter, they just killed us on the glass. There was no reason for that to be the case. It's not like we were small, particularly, or anything like that. It was more just they were nastier than we were.
Apart from Drake Jeffries, every single person for the Magic scored in double digits. Does that speak more to the 905's defensive effort or to their scoring abilities and capabilities?
They got a lot of talented players, for sure.
Thank you.